And here it is, guys. This is what we're cooking today. Wagyu tri-tip. I caught a stupid good deal on this at the grocery store today, so I'm just gonna season it up pretty basic. I'm gonna use yellow mustard as my binder, and then I'm going to do a little mix of seasoning right here. We're doing lemon pepper, garlic salt, pink Himalayan salt, mustard powder, regular black pepper, and some smoked paprika. I'm gonna keep it very basic, and we're gonna see how this comes out. Give me a second while I'm about to season this up and show you how I'm gonna coat it. All right, guys, first things first, we're gonna use mustard as our binder. Right there should be plenty to coat the whole thing. Right. All right, so we're gonna use mustard as a binder. I may have used a little too much here. Should go weird. I didn't do that much. All right. Coat it all the way up. So this is the Texas Wagyu that HEB sells. This is where I picked this up. I caught it on sale. It was like $7.99 a pound. This is less than a 2-pound tri-tip. It was like 1.8 something. And we're just gonna coat this in my basic little concoction here, kind of heavily, not really. Everything. We're gonna do a reverse sear on this. I was debating all day on how I was gonna cook this thing, but it seems like reverse sear was the Seems like reverse sear was the way to go on this one. I was very indecisive. Flip this thing over. Probably should have washed my hand then used the rub, but it's fine. Gonna give it a good, nice little rub, pat down, and should be all right. We're gonna do a reverse sear on this thing, so I'm about to put this, I'm gonna show you when I'm putting this on the pit. Just give me 1 second to clean my hands because they're absolutely filthy now. All right, guys, so that's what we're gonna do. Just a basic coating like that. You can tell everything's coated evenly. Give me a second to clean my hands, and we're gonna put this on the pit. All right, guys, so we got the tri-tip. We're about to go ahead and put it on the pit boss. We got it set for about 360. We're gonna do reverse sear on this. So I'm gonna let this guy go. This is the hot side, this is the cool side. I'm gonna let this go right here. I'm gonna let that run until the internal reaches 125. I don't exactly know how long that's gonna take. I got a meat thermometer. I'm gonna come out here and check it periodically. So with that temp, we should be somewhere probably around like, I'm gonna say like 30 minutes maybe, 30, 40 minutes. But I'll let y'all know on the time. I think it's currently, all right, so it's 8:30 now. It's gonna go for about 30 to 35 minutes. I'm gonna come back and check this periodically. We're gonna go until it's 120 to 125 internal, closest I get to that. And then I'm gonna open my sear plate. I'll show you all that, and then we're gonna do a direct sear over the heat. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna go wash my hands. All right, guys. So she's been going for about 30 minutes now. Let's go ahead and put the meat probe in the thickest part, which is about right here. God, you can tell how tender it is. Not quite 120 yet, so I'm gonna move it over a little bit. Just go ahead and flip it over. I might as well just flip it. I've never cooked one of these before, so it never hurts to learn. I'm gonna flip it over, and we're gonna wait till this guy reaches about 120. It's been going for 30 minutes, so I'm gonna get about 15, 20 more minutes. I'll let you know as soon as we get done and up to temp. You'll see, of course, and then we gotta open the sear plate. I gotta clean it, but we'll all right, guys. So I had to move it back to the back corner a little bit. See where we're at. Pit is smoking. All right, cool. We got to 120. I'm gonna go ahead and open up my sear plate now. I'm gonna slide it over right here. You can hear it already searing up. So I'm gonna open my sear plate real quick and then get this bad boy seared up on both sides. Give me just 1 second. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and open up my sear plate right now. We got 120 internal. We're gonna go ahead and run this just for a few, like literally a minute or two on each side. I'm gonna leave it open while I'm out here messing with this. I'm actually cooking sausage and stuff I forgot I had to put on as well. We are cranking the heat up, actually. We're gonna go to 400, go 400. 400. Give me a little more sear here for a second. And then I'm gonna cook this boudin and sausage and stuff we had on the side. You can already see on the right here, has some pretty good color on top. I kind of over seared it on one side. So this side needs a little longer. Getting away from that. Got some flame kicking. Okay, I see how much it shrank up. It shrank up a lot more than most people would think. I've never cooked a WAGYU tri-tip before, but this is the first time for me, so that's why I thought I'd film it along with y'all and see if we can get perfect medium rare. WAGYU, of course, cooks a little different than regular beef, so that looks pretty good seared. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this real quick, guys. I'm going to shut this pit up, let this other stuff get done, and I'm gonna let this rest for about 15 to 20 minutes in the oven, just somewhere warm. You can do it anywhere. I'm just gonna do it in the oven. It's the easiest place for me. And shut this real quick. And I'll catch all y'all when I cut this thing up here in a minute. All right, guys. So I just pulled it off. It's been resting for about 15 minutes. We're just gonna start slicing on the end right here. Not quite what I wanted. Maybe when we get closer to the middle, it'll be a little better. Oh yeah, it's starting to look a little more pink. Oh yeah, definitely. I was hoping for more medium rare. I guess my pit was a little hotter than I thought, and I seared it. I guess my thermometer was a little wrong, which happens. Learning curve. I'll be honest, I've never had a tri-tip before. I've heard a lot of things about them. Here in Texas, we cook brisket. Not a lot of people cook tri-tip. I know tri-tip's normally a West Coast thing, from what I hear. Just gonna cut these down sliced. But let's reach in the middle and pull a piece out. Let's pull you in medium rare. Really good. First ever tri-tip. I think it came out amazing. I got a couple more things to get off the pit. Wow. I have a couple more things to get off the pit, but I'm going to enjoy my tri-tip, and I'll holler at y'all on the next episode of Fat Man's Fishing. Let me know if you want to see me cook something crazy like this next. It's a little different than what I do. I know this is fishing, but I like cooking too, so